Okay, I'm out here with the Sin for a little nasty winter rip. Yeah, it snowed all yesterday, and now today is just warm enough for this mess to start to melt. And now, yeah, it hasn't turned into some hard, nasty shit. RC's worst nightmare. Yeah. So, how do I prep my car for some mess like this? Well, easily with your good old WD-40. Yeah, this is the Walmart brand because it's just gonna go to the car anyway, so I might as well use the Walmart brand and some of this. Yeah, I use this on the metal parts, drive shafts, all the moving parts, all that nonsense. Yeah, and usually I could get to most of it in this car, but yeah, a while back I had one of these and I took it in this stuff and messed it up pretty bad. So I decided to try to protect it this time and keep the mess out of the good compartments of this truck. So it'll be a little bit harder to get to some of the metal parts now, but I'll still try my best. You can also use this stuff on the plastic too if you want, but this stuff is kind of expensive compared to the good old cheap ass WD-40 that you can normally get from Walmart for $2. And I'm not gonna go to town on this mess because I want to actually bash the truck. That's good enough. As for the plastic parts, yeah, stand it up on the wheelie bar. Yeah, this truck has a lot of plastic. But I mainly just hit the arms. Just for a quickie. Nothing else really needs it. I also clean up the truck really fast with this stuff too. Yeah, but I'll get to cleaning up after I go ahead and rip this thing. Okay. Got all my lights set up, put it in this hole. Everything else is ready to go. I'm getting pretty efficient at hooking this thing up. Oh yeah, another thing. Let's unplug that. Another thing that I do to these cars when I'm running it in the wet like this is open up the receiver, actually crack it open and coat it in silicone modified coating. Yeah, at least one coat of that stuff. I like to use 2 or 3 if I really want to get it all nasty, but 1 is enough. Because you don't know whether the receiver's got anything on it. Sometimes it'll have a polyurethane coating on it, and sometimes it'll have nothing on it. This one had nothing on it, so coated in that and it can't get completely destroyed. But all receivers have a bind switch or button on them. Yeah, you don't want to get the coating in that bind plug because bind switch or button, whatever it is. Just don't get the coating in that. It'll mess it up. Okay. Get this going. You gotta love the body mounts on this truck are pretty flimsy. But with the roll cage and supports and whatnot that I got on this thing, they can do pretty good. Or at least I haven't had the body go through the mounts yet. Or I haven't had the mounts break yet, which is even more of a miracle. Okay, so let's yuck it up. Let's yuck it up. Oh yeah, we're getting nasty now. This is a good time to actually say definitely vent your tires. No matter what tires you're running into stuff, vent them. Well, unless they're the Duratrax belted things. Those things have a belt on the inside of them that if you puncture them, they're done. So don't vent those. And this thing is running 8S hard. So another thing that'll happen when you're out here in this stuff is that the wheels will become 3 to 4 times as heavy, getting cocked full of the glorious stuff. And we're almost there. And we have just started. But this isn't a bashing video or ripping video. It's just a video of how to get this stuff out of the truck. So that's probably good enough. And it's a video of how to get it out the stuff without using water. Because it's cold and the pipes are frozen and there's nowhere to get the water from unless you want to take it from outside. I mean, take it from the basement or something, or throw the thing in the tub, but you have to get it in the house first. And the missus don't like to see shit like this. It's just that simple. So, let's try to clean this shit. Now, yeah, first thing, yeah, you want to get the body off to see just what kind of glorious yuck you got going on in there. Okay, yeah, you got to turn it off first. That means you got to get to the plugs and unplug everything. Ugh. My God. That is glorious. I mean, that looks awesome. Yeah, it's all in the fans and stuff and the batteries. You actually want to get the batteries out. So let's do that. Yeah. And at first, this looks hopeless. Like, how are you gonna get this nastiness out of the truck? Oh my God. Turn it over. And just pop the crap out of the wheels. Get as much snow as you can off of the truck at first. Taking it, doing whatever you need to do. Now all of that was in the truck. So, yeah. Now, okay. Now we're snow. Oh yeah, that is one little of a battery that's in the thing. I don't want that to be getting all cocked up with the stuff you're about to do to this thing. Okay, now it looks pretty decent, but I'm still not about to take it in the house like this. So yeah, you can spray it just like that, but I want the snow off. So I'm going to use heat gun 1,000 degrees of this, just blowing on it is more than enough to deal with nonsense like this. So yeah, we can get the heat gun going just for a little bit. And it's on high. You gotta let it heat up first. And this gets rid of a lot of snow really quick. I mean, it's 1,000 degrees, so snow don't stand a chance on this. And it's pretty fast too. I mean, you can also get a brush and start knocking some of this stuff off, but a brush ain't gonna get in the wheels. And yeah, at some point you can actually unglue the wheels with this thing, so just hit it up just a little bit, just to get some of the snow out of the place where a brush ain't gonna be able to get. And it's already melted off. As long as it looks okay, it's not full of crap, you can easily get it back in the house without anybody bitching at you. Do the same thing on the other wheels. Okay, that's good enough. Don't want to go completely nuts with the thing. Give it one last little shake. And now we can hit it up with our buddy over here, the orange stuff. Now this orange stuff is gonna get all the dirt and stuff that might have been in the snow, and it'll get it all off the truck, making the truck all nice and clean. Only thing about it is that this stuff is obviously a degreaser, so what works well after you then put all that degreaser on the truck is another round of WD-40. Now, you don't have to even think about washing it off, just go to town on it. Okay. Okay, it's starting to actually look pretty decent now. Oh boy. Now, if you wanted to after this, you could actually get a rag, wipe off the wheels, do whatever. But it looks damn good now. It's a lot better than that nastiness that it was. As for the body, just shake the snow off of it. It's just the body, it doesn't matter. Okay. As for the truck, you can go on, take it in the basement and let it sit on a towel, whatnot. But when you're done doing all of that, you want to take the wheels off, and all the bearings that you can see on the hubs, the inside diff cups, all the bearings that you can see on this thing, you want to throw a little 3-in-1 oil on. Got to keep them from seizing up more than this stuff, because this is just gonna throw a little bit of excess lube in them. but that's not gonna actually do anything for the ball bearings inside of them, because it's just gonna spin right off of them. Yeah, this stuff, it doesn't stick to anything. While the 3-in-1 oil, it will stick to the ball bearings and re-lube the bearings in general. Okay, so that's pretty much how you run your truck in the winter and clean it up. So now we got a nice, decently clean truck that we can take in the house and not look like it's been in a mud pit, even though it's a snow pit. And this stuff is really melting fast. I mean, it was about 6 inches on the ground this morning, and it's basically just melting away. But it is about, what is it, 37 out here? So yeah, this stuff is going away quick. But that is a video of how you get your truck from nasty, snowed, caked in tub garbage to decent enough to take in the house without everybody getting on your case about you tracking in half of the crap that you been in outside. So yeah, all of that was in the truck, which is nuts. I mean, these things can just pick up so much snow and end up, yeah, now I gotta shovel it out again. Oh god, that's another thing. Well, but that's the beauty of bashing in the snow. You gotta clean it up afterwards. Ain't that right, Sam?